Cuba is under intense pressure. The Trump administration wants the communist regime to change, but the big question is how. This video explains why military action would be risky and why a tough negotiated deal may be the better path. Pressure on Cuba is building fast. After Venezuela oil supply was cut, Cuba started facing deeper blackouts and more economic pain. This pressure has pushed Havana towards talk. Some political prisoners have been freed and a few economic reforms have been announced. But the risk is clear. Pressure may bring negotiation, but it can also make life harder for ordinary Cubans. Washington has strong reasons to want to have a change in Cuba. The regime has jailed dissidents who does opposition, restricted freedoms, and left many citizens struggling with shortages of food and medicines. There is also a security concern because Cuba allows Russia and China to operate listening ports close to Florida so that they can spy on America. So America's concerns are real. But even if the regime is cruel, changing it by force could create bigger problems. Military action may look like a quick solution, but it is highly risky. A fast strike may remove some leaders, but Cuba's system is deeply entrenched. A full invasion would be even harder. America could defeat Cuba's army, but building a stable and democratic Cuba would be much more difficult. The key lesson is simple: removing rulers is easier than building a better country. Continuing only with a blockade pressure may also backfire. It could create more hunger, more blackouts, and more suffering. There is no strong organized opposition inside Cuba, and many young Cubans have already left the country. The remaining population is older and exhausted, so pressure without a political pathway may deepen suffering without creating real change. That leaves the least bad option or a good option, a tough deal. America could allow more oil to flow, provide humanitarian aid through churches and NGOs, and offer free satellite internet. In return, Cuba would need to release more prisoners, reduce repression, and open the economy to private investment. This would not fix Cuba overnight, but it could create space for economic and political change. Opening Cuba will take some time. The country is poor, has weak rule of law, and does not have big oil reserves like Venezuela. Investors will remain cautious, especially when the communist regime system still controls property and businesses. But economic opening could still help. Tourism, farming, private markets, and job could gradually improve. The final message is simple: force could worsen Cuba's crisis, but a smart deal could slowly change it.